Emma Collins never imagined her life would unravel so quickly. At 28, she was living what most would call a dream. Her art career was gaining momentum, with her paintings being featured in local galleries across Los Angeles. Her boyfriend, Liam Brooks, was handsome, successful, and attentive. Exactly the kind of man her friends envied and her parents approved of. They shared a cozy apartment in a quiet neighborhood, filled with Emma's paintings and the kind of warmth that made it feel like home. To the outside world, Emma and Liam were the perfect couple. But as Emma would soon learn, perfection is often a carefully constructed illusion. It started with something small. Liam had been acting distant for weeks. Nothing overt, just subtle changes. He worked late more often, his phone was always on silent, and there was a new hesitance in his eyes when he looked at her. Emma, ever perceptive, brushed it off at first. Relationships had their ups and downs, and she assumed the distance was a symptom of Liam's demanding job as a financial consultant. One evening, while cleaning their apartment, Emma noticed Liam had left his gym bag in the hallway. It was unlike him to be careless. As she picked it up, something caught her attention. A second phone tucked into the side pocket. Emma froze. Her heart began to race as she stared at the device. They had always been open with each other about everything, or so she thought. Her fingers trembled as she unlocked the phone, which surprisingly had no password. It felt like an invitation, as if the truth was waiting to be discovered. What she found shattered her world. Messages filled the screen, intimate, affectionate, and unmistakably romantic. They weren't from her. The sender was someone named Jordan. Jordan, I miss you. When can we be together again? Liam, soon. Just need to figure things out. Jordan, I hate hiding like this. I want us to be real. Emma scrolled further, her chest tightening with every message. The photos came next. Liam and Jordan, laughing, holding hands, kissing. But what struck Emma most was the truth she had never anticipated. Jordan was a man. Emma spent the next few hours in a daze. She stared at the messages until her eyes burned, replaying every moment of her relationship with Liam in her mind. Had there been signs she missed? Clues that her perfect boyfriend was living a double life? When Liam returned home that night, he found Emma sitting on the couch, the phone in her hand. Her expression was unreadable, a mix of heartbreak and rage. Emma? Liam's voice wavered as he approached. Is everything okay? She held up the phone, her eyes locked on his. Who is Jordan? Liam's face went pale. He opened his mouth to speak, but no words came. He had always been good with words, charming, persuasive. But now, faced with the undeniable truth, he was speechless. Answer me! Emma's voice cracked with emotion. Who is he? And how long has this been going on? Liam sat down across from her, running a hand through his hair. Emma, I never meant for you to find out like this. That's not an answer. He sighed deeply. Jordan is someone I knew before you. We were together for a while, but things got complicated. I thought I could leave that part of my life behind and start fresh with you. Emma's heart sank. So, I was just a cover? A way for you to pretend you're someone you're not? No, it's not like that, Liam insisted. I love you, Emma. I do. But I love him. I didn't know how to choose. Emma's eyes filled with tears. You already made your choice, Liam. And it wasn't me. In the days that followed, Emma tried to move on, but the betrayal consumed her. She couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, and couldn't paint. Her once vibrant world was now filled with shadows. Liam, sensing her pain, tried to make amends. He stayed home more, doted on her, and even suggested couples therapy. But it was too late. The trust had been broken, and Emma could no longer look at him without seeing the lies. One night, driven by a need for answers, Emma decided to confront Jordan. She found him on social media, a confident, charismatic trans man with a radiant smile and a life that seemed perfect. She followed him online, learning everything she could. He worked as a freelance photographer, often posting pictures of his adventures and candid moments with friends. His world was so different from hers, yet he had something Emma didn't: Liam's heart. Emma's obsession grew. She began following Jordan in real life, watching him from a distance as he went about his day. She told herself it was just to understand, to see what Liam saw in him. But deep down, she knew it was more than that. Emma's mind spiraled into a dark place. She couldn't let go of the betrayal, the humiliation, the pain. Liam had torn her world apart, and Jordan was the reason why. One evening, after weeks of stalking Jordan, Emma saw her opportunity. Liam was out of town for a work trip, and Jordan was alone at a local cafe. Emma approached him, her heart pounding. "Jordan?" He looked up, surprised. "Yes?" "I'm Emma," she said, forcing a smile. "Liam's girlfriend." Jordan's expression shifted from surprise to caution. I didn't know you'd want to talk to me. I just wanted to meet you," Emma said, sitting across from him. "Can we talk? Somewhere private?" Jordan hesitated but agreed. They went back to Emma and Liam's apartment, a space filled with memories of a love that had now turned to ash. As Jordan stepped inside, Emma locked the door behind him. The conversation started calmly, with Emma asking questions about Jordan's relationship with Liam, but as the minutes passed, her calm facade began to crack. "You ruined everything," Emma said, her voice shaking. "I had a life with him, a future." Jordan frowned. "Emma, I didn't mean to." "Stop lying," she snapped. "You knew he was with me, and you didn't care. You took him from me." Jordan backed away, sensing the danger. I think I should go." Oh, Emma was faster. She grabbed a kitchen knife from the counter, her eyes wild with rage. "You don't get to leave. Not after what you've done." Jordan raised his hands in a plea for peace. "Emma, please. This isn't the answer." But it was too late. Emma's pain, betrayal, and obsession had reached a boiling point. In a moment of blind fury, she plunged the knife into Jordan's chest. When Liam returned home the next day, he found the apartment eerily quiet. The smell of blood hung in the air, and his heart sank as he followed the trail to the living room. Jordan lay lifeless on the floor, a pool of crimson surrounding him. On the kitchen table, a note in Emma's handwriting read, "Secrets kill." Emma was gone. No one knew where she went. Some believed she fled the country, while others whispered that she vanished into the desert, consumed by her grief and guilt. Liam, shattered and haunted by the loss of both Jordan and Emma, now lives a life of solitude, burdened by the choices that led to their demise. And in the quiet corners of the city, the story of Emma, Liam, and Jordan lives on. A tragic tale of love, betrayal, and the devastating power of secrets.